Welcome to Learning Excel with Sangana Africa. In this lesson, we are going to be learning an option button, which is one of the radio buttons found in Excel. I want you to observe what happens to cell G1 and H1 as I change my options here. For Harare, you can see there is a 1 and Harare. For Gweru, you can see 3 and Gweru. Then 4 Mashingo, and so forth. You can see this list of option buttons is linked to this list, which might be my raw data, which is the list of my branches. And also note that these option buttons, they produce a number. They don't produce a text like the name of the branch. The number which is being produced is this one, which is found in cell G1. So I can link my cell H1 with the rest of my model or dashboard, such that when I change the option here, then my cell H1 changes and it filters into my whole dashboard, and my dashboard would respond to the branch I would have selected in cell H1. So let's see how I can do this. So first of all, I can type in my branches from Harare up to Mtare there. So I can say Harare, then I can drag my Harare to Mtare, then I can give them numbers, number 1 up to number 5. I can fill series there. Now, to access my option button, I need to go under the developer tab, which I showed you in my prior lesson, how to activate your developer tab if it's not active, since it doesn't come active by default. Then you go on the Excel command insert, then you can choose your option button. Observe my cursor, it has changed sign till I have clicked on my spreadsheet, then it can release my option button. Right, then now I can rename my option button from option 1 to Harare. To do that, I do a right click, then I can say edit text. A right click and then say edit text. Then now I can say Harare, like that. To copy my option button for Blawayo, Gweru, Mashingo, and Mtare, I can do a click to activate my option button. You can see the handles are active. Then I can do Control Shift, then I can click and drag, then release. Then I can click back and release. That's for Gweru. Then I can do for Mashingo, then I can do for Mtare. Then of course I can rename these to the branches I have. That's Lawayo. Then on number 3 I have my Gweru. Then on number 4 I have Mashingo. Then lastly I have Mtare. So if I want to move these easily or at once, I need to group them. To group them, I need to select them first, then I can group them. You can click on one, do a right click on one, then you activate one. As you can see, the handles are now active, and you can hit your Control plus A, Control A to select all. You go under the Format tab, then on your far right you can see where it says Group, then you choose the option Group. Now my option buttons have been grouped. If I do a right click on one of my option buttons, then go under the Format Control, now I want to produce that number and put it in a certain cell. Like if I click Harare, I want it to say 1. If I click Blawayo, 2, 3 for Gweru, 4 Mashingo, and then 5 for Mtare. Then the cell I want to link or paste that number is my cell 1. Hit OK. Now I want to move this. You can see I'm moving them at once. Now if I select my array, you can see my G1 says 1 there, then my G1 says 3 if I select query. Then if I want to put my query in the Excel spreadsheet, then I can put in my H1 using the VLOOKUP function, which I would come here and say VLOOKUP, and I'm looking up for this number from where, from this table, and I want to bring data from column 2, then comma, my last input variable, I want a false exact match, and I can close my parenthesis and hit my enter, such that now if I'm going to hit Mutare, this cell changes to Mutare and my G5 changes to take the position number of that particular branch. That's the option button in Excel. Thanks for watching.